Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is ClaireFendy. If you guys are new here, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a nice glam. I'm going to be using all new products. Also going to do skincare. And I'm going to come back at the end to see how my face is looking at the end. So stay tuned and keep on watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So we're going to get started. I look so crazy. So I have a collagen face mask on my face currently. It's Korean skincare. I've been really like tapping it into like my skin. So I had this on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm just going to rub it in so I can just get all the good juicy stuff in here so I can begin. But yeah, I've been going to the esthetician lately, and I've been like taking really good care of my skin. I haven't been like wearing makeup like I used to wear makeup a lot. Like everywhere I would go, I used to always have makeup on. But now I just like, I don't know if it's because I'm 25 now and I'm getting old, but I don't really care for makeup as much. Like sometimes I like my skin to be able to breathe, and then underneath the makeup, like you want your skin to still look bomb. So I think after I go out tonight, I'm going to come back on camera to show you guys what it looked like when I come back. And I also burnt my face the other day. It's so crazy. Anyways, I feel like my skin is like super hydrated right now. So this product was sent to me from Instagram. This company called TX Toning, and they also, it's called VT. I'm going to leave their link down below. It's Korean skincare, so I can't wait to see like what is giving. So the first step, they say, is this one. This is the Redo Shot 100. So I'm just going to apply 2 pumps of that into my hand. I'm going to apply on my face. And then next is going to be their Daily Defense. This one improved light pigmentation, providing an even skin tone, clear, bright skin. So I want that too. So this one is like a clear serum. And last but not least, I'm going to use this. This is their moisturizer. I'm going to use that on my skin as well. Now that my face is done and ready to go, like it feels so nice. I'm gonna get started with my makeup. I'm gonna start off with my brows. I'm not gonna prime my face yet. I want the products that's on my skin to settle in a little bit before I add the primer, because I still feel a little tingly. So I'm just gonna let that dissolve, and then I'm just gonna start on my face, my brows, and my eyes, and then I'm gonna proceed to like prime my face and things like that. So we're gonna use the Nars. This is their matte concealer. I always use these concealers for my eyes, like for my eyebrows especially. So that's what I'm going to use first. So the shade that I'm going to use is called Sucre d'Orge. If you guys know, this is like my this always been my stuff for my eyebrows, so I'm not really going to like switch it up. So yeah. I always use my LA Girl Pro Concealer for the top of my brow. I don't know, I feel like if it's not broke, then don't fix it. So I feel like the only thing that I'm really changing now is my skincare before like my makeup. So I'm actually so excited for it. So I'm just gonna blend it all out. Thing that I always miss to do when I'm doing my makeup is I do not blend out the concealer on my forehead after I'm done. Not today. We're going to do something different. We're going to blend out the concealers on our forehead because I don't want it to look blotchy. I want it to look as sleek as possible. So I'm just going to do that. and so when I do apply the foundation, that it still give me this nice flawless effect. So this step, this is a new step, but I'm gonna keep it, I think, because I like the way it make my brows look. But before I do it, I'm gonna take my NYX brow glue, and I'm just gonna like brush my brows together. I like a nice little feathery look. Oh, by the way guys, I got my eyebrows microbladed, so if you guys see that I'm not adding product on my brows, that's why. So I like to like carve my eyebrows first. I do it with some of my makeup clients as well, where like I just carve their brows first before adding any products, because I feel like that's when I could get like the most, like the best look. So next, while that's on there, I'm gonna take my NYX. This is their professional the brow lift and snatch, and I'm just going to make some eyebrow strokes. I like to do it very lightly, because if you go in too dark, it's gonna make the like, so just make sure like you're super light-handed when you're doing this step, because the more you press down, the darker it's gonna be. So I try not to do it, so it could just give me like this nice feathery look. And then once I get to the front, I'm just going to make some straight hair strokes. And this is just to ensure that I get this nice feathery look. Okay, so already my face is looking nice. Like the skin is glowing, the eyebrows is done. It feels less tacky, so I think I'm ready to apply another product on top. So it is springtime. It is a little cold outside, but because I put a lot of hydrating products on my face, I'm going to add a nice matte primer. This is the Pore Eclipse matte primer from Milk. I have the bottle and I also have the stick, and I feel like this is the closest to the Becca primer. So with the Becca, it gave me like the nice little matte look, and I feel like this is actually like another dupe. I don't know why they discontinued the Becca primer, and for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to use it because you guys can't buy it anywhere anymore because it's no longer in stores. So I'm going to use the stick version. So I'm just going to put it on my T-zone, so like the areas that I get oily or where my pores show the most, which is like my cheeks, my nose, sometimes my chin, believe it or not. And I'm going to skip my forehead because I already have products on it and I don't want it to be like too much. And I'm just going to blend it all in. Okay, so for today's video, we're going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I love this foundation so much. It also has some skincare products in here. I wear the shade 14 neutral, so 14N. But honestly, you guys, I think I can go for like a 13.5. The reason why I say that is because I have their 13, and as you guys can see, it's way too light for my skin. But I feel like a 13.5, like, I don't know, like, I'm like in between those two. But I'm just going to stick to this one because sometimes I do like my foundation to look a little bit darker, so it could be, so it can give me this nice glow, especially when I like to put like concealer. It'll balance everything out because I do use really light concealer. Just did one pump on my hand, and I'm just going to apply on my face. I think all you need is one pump. I don't think you need more than a pump, and I try to avoid places that I'm going to be putting concealer, like my under eye, so it doesn't get like compacted on, so it can look very nice and it has a smoother finish. I'm going to take my makeup brush, take the rest that was on here. I'm going to start off with my forehead because it already had products on here, so I just want to make sure that's blended out. I am going to put some makeup on my lace because last night I did it and I did not apply makeup whatsoever on here, and I want it to be nice. I want it to blend out really nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like, look how nice this is blending. And I'm just gonna do the rest of my face. Okay, my face looks so nice and glowy. And yeah, okay, so to ensure that my face stays nice and glowy and I don't have any like dark circles, I don't think I have any that's showing at the moment, but I like to go in with my Christian Dior. This is in a shade 6N. I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes. This is like a nice orange tint. I like to use this as a base. The one that I had before then is a 5N, and I should have kept the 5N, but I went a little bit darker because I feel like it can be more, it can be used as more as a color corrector versus like something that's like exactly my skin tone. So that's why I kind of made the switch, but I'm definitely going to still be using the 5N when I want a more neutral look, a more natural look. But today we're doing full glam, so yeah. So right now we're currently working with the smooth canvas, which means that like everything is in one shade, everything is more cohesive. So now we're going to use, so this is when we want to contour. Use my LYS contour stick, and this is going to give me this nice snatch look. My favorite thing about this contour stick is that like it can work as both a contour and a bronzer. If you guys know, like I love a bronze look, but this has like a nice orange undertone along with like a cool, it's like in the middle. It's not too cool, it's not too orange, it's definitely in the middle. It's definitely in the middle. So I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to contour my face. I'm also going to take the black radiance. This is their small little contour stick, and I'm just going to use that for my nose. It doesn't really matter how you do it. Like right now it looks crazy, but I'm going to be using a concealer in the middle, so like it really doesn't matter. But the closer to the center of your nose it is, the better. So now that I contoured everything, I'm just going to blend everything out with my blending brush. And I'm going to use the residue of my contour, and I'm just going to just put it towards my headline, my hairline, so it can be snatched, you know. So this is what the face is looking like. I use my Juvias Place blush to do my blush. I'm only going to put a small amount because this is super pigmented, you guys. So just a dot goes a long way. I like to mix it up now. I always mix it up. I mix Pink Lady with Blush Lily. So Blush Lily, I like to keep that forward just so it can give me this nice little like Barbie look. And then I'm going to just blend all of this out. But I like to like blend it upwards now, like towards like my brows a little bit, like towards like the corner, like right here, because when we put our concealer, it's gonna look really good. Like look how nice and smooth that look. And then I'm going to take my blending brush again. I'm just going to blend everything out so there's no like harsh lines whatsoever. And then I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix spray. I love this spray so much. Such is my holy grail. And I'm just going to spray my face. I love doing this. This is a new step that I just did. I usually spray my face at the end, but I learned that in order for you to have your makeup stay and last all day, you have to spray like during the whole entire process. So like that's the way you could get like the best outcome. So this is why I did that. Face is set and ready to go. Now I'm going to highlight my face. So I already had the first concealer on, so we already know that. Now we're going to add some more concealer. So I'm going to try to not do the whole like, so before I used to just add the concealer like all right here. I'm going to use the smallest amount as I could, the smallest amount possible, and we're going to see how far that takes us. So we already have a concealer on. The next concealer I'm going to use is Marble. This is from the Born This Way collection, from Too Faced. This is like, honestly you guys, I need to start using some new products. So maybe this is from the products that I already have. I did add some new products to this, like the Studio Fix and a couple of other stuff, but I think I'm going to start, I need to go buy some new foundation. So leave a comment down below of what foundation are you guys, or what other products you guys want me to try. I know the Giorgio Armani is really good right now. I'm going to probably look forward to getting that next. But out of all the foundation I'm using, I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury one and the Dior one has been my favorite. So yeah, I'm going to use the smallest amount right here at the corner with this one at the corner, you know, and then we're going to blend this out. So we're just going to blend out the outer corner first. I like to blend these out upwards so it can like create like a fake line, I guess. And then I'm going to use warm sand in the center so it could like integrate down to that one. I'm not going to put none like in the corner of my eyes. I'm just going to start right here and I'm going to just like highlight it like back and forth. And while I wait, let me just use Marble on my chin. And then I'm going to basically use the residue on my jawline. I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm just going to blend the corners. At this point, I like to go back with my contour brush and I like to define my nose, because after putting the lighter concealer, the highlight on my nose, it tends to go away a little bit. So I just like to do this to like define it and go over it on my lid so it could be as natural as possible. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use one more concealer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is a lighter concealer and I'm just going to use the smallest amount possible. This is just to give me this nice highlighted look. So I just did like 3 dots under my eye and I'm just going to blend that all out. Some girlies like to go super duper light with this. I don't. I don't want my under eye to be like, I used to try to do that trend for it to be like super light, but I honestly hate the way it looks. Like, it looks like a ring is on your eye, like, so I'm not a fan at all. Stick to like this instead. Like, it's not too light, but it's not like you can see the difference, you know. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to set my face one more time. This time I'm going to actually use a setting spray. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray, and I'm just going to like spray it down, but I'm just not going to squint my face, just so I'm just super light. Now I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Airbrush. This is their brightening powder. So this is why I don't actually have to go as bright. I don't have to go as bright, you know, because I have this. So this is going to give me all the brightness that I need. I like to use a small little puff. I have a bigger one. I actually lost the one that I got, the big one that I love to use. I can't find it. Hopefully it's somewhere because I really love that one so much. But anyways, I'm just going to use a small one. I'm still going to tap it on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to place it on so it can give me like an even spread. Okay, so something that I'm going to do that's differently is I'm going to take like the end, and I'm just going to do it the opposite direction. And I'm doing this because I like to crease under my eye, and I feel like once you go like in the opposite direction, it helps it not crease as much. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use the One Size setting powder. I love their setting powder. It's so good. I used to use the Laura Mercier, but I stopped and I use this. I mean, I haven't stopped, but I feel like I gravitate more towards this one now. I don't know if it's because it's a new brand and the Laura Mercier, you know, I don't know, but I should actually do One Size versus Laura Mercier to see which one I like. That might be my next video. I'm gonna do this one side with the One Size and the other side with Laura Mercier, and I'm gonna see if it's like really a difference, if I should just go back, because I don't know why I'm always gravitated towards this one. So I'm just going to like set my face. I like to use a lot. Like, this is actually like my favorite part of makeup. This part right here. And I wish every day that I can go out with my face like this. I know one day it's going to be a trend. And I'm gonna think it's crazy that people's doing it, because I've been saying this for so long. Like, I could literally go out like this and be totally fine, but people gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And honestly, when people do like the concealer thing that I was talking about, this is what they look like to me. Like, they look like this, but it looks horrible because it's like the concealer is not powder, like, so it's not the same. But this right here, I'm going to set my whole forehead actually, but I'm just going to put some emphasis like in the middle. Use the Makeup by Mario bronzer. This is like, I don't know, all bronzers seems the same to me, so it's really just the color. This shade is in Deep, and I'm just going to apply the bronzer on so it can like give me the nice pop that I'm looking for. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna also bronze my nose too. So anywhere that I contour, I'm gonna bronze. But this time, I'm gonna use the Juvias Place in the shade Tan. I'm gonna use their lighter shade because I don't want it to be like too much. And I'm just gonna bronze like my nose bridge. I love taking like my bronzer to my lids. That's like my favorite thing to do ever. Like, look how nice this look, guys. Like, it looks so good. This looks so good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the pins out of my hair and style my hair real fast, and I'm gonna come back to show you guys the finished look. I don't know if I should just keep my lashes like this. I actually like it like this. I was supposed to get a refill, but my lash tech wasn't available. It's either that or I add some on. So when I come back, we'll see what I do, because I honestly don't know. And I feel like while I'm doing my hair, this is gonna give me some time. Okay guys, this concludes the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.